Hello guys, tonight it is time to watch some very scary videos that you should never watch alone. The following video was captured by a young man who at the time had moved into a new apartment unit. He couldn't exactly explain why, but states that things seemed a bit strange ever since his first day in his new flat. Sometimes he heard knocking on the door and weird breathing noises in the middle of the night. Today he started recording with his old camcorder as eerie events unfolded once again. We see a strange lady walking in front of his door, and then a sinister ghoul seems to be standing right next to him in his apartment. After he heard a weird breathing noise, many believe that this might be a demon that is haunting him in his apartment. Could this be? Perhaps just a creepy film project, but who knows for sure? A Russian explorer has uploaded a video of his nightly excursion into a snowy field. Over the course of the footage, the uploader treks through deep snow, seemingly searching for something. The first part of the video is relatively uneventful.
Иди отсюда!
Hidden among the foliage, there appears to be a creepy figure with glowing eyes staring directly at the camera for a prolonged period. Remarkably, the person filming stays calm and keeps the camera steady. The main question remains, what exactly is this creature and why is it there? Was it targeting the uploader, or could the footage be a hoax? And now a big thank you to Dave for sponsoring today's video. Do you also get a little bit intimidated each month when the bills are due? Especially here, my power bill can surprise me with hundreds of dollars. That's why I love that Dave gets me cash when I need a little bit of help between paychecks. And they don't even do credit checks or charge late fees. Dave is the banking app that's leveling the financial playing field. When you download Dave, you could get up to $500 in 5 minutes or less. No credit check and no late fees. It's part of Dave's extra cash account. Advance the money you need with no interest and then settle up later. So if you're in a pinch, get the help you need by downloading Dave. Download Dave today at dave.com/KingFrostmare. That's dave.com/KingFrostmare. You could get up to $500 in 5 minutes or less when you download Dave. No credit check, no late fees. Download the Dave app now or go to dave.com/KingFrostmare. For terms and conditions, go to dave.com/legal. Eligibility criteria and instant transfer fees apply. Banking services provided by evolve.member FDIC. The following video was shared by Mildred, who states that she recorded this on a Monday morning. She recorded because she found her dog curled up on her blanket, and he rarely does this, so she was surprised to see it. The dog was curled up in bed with her and her sister, since they share the same bed. Mildred decided to grab her phone and record the moment. However, as she filmed, something happened that left her deeply frightened. Viewers suggested that this might explain why her dog suddenly curled up like this. Either someone or something else was in the room. The only other person there was Mildred's sister lying beside her. Whatever it was seemed to appear out of nowhere before disappearing within seconds. This incident scared Mildred. They don't know what was captured, but they believe it would be best if Mildred and her sister slept elsewhere. Was it a ghost? This was shared by a young girl who had a friend over this night, and they captured something interesting.
You're fucked. What? What are you doing? Did you not hear that? No. Are you sure? Did you hear that? Cindy.
Her best friend states that she saw somebody standing in the mirror. Unfortunately, the camera didn't capture this. However, what was captured was the mirror shaking without any apparent reason, and even the dog seems to have felt something. Is it safe to say that something otherworldly must have been going on here? Rosanna is a young woman who had moved into a new apartment together with her kid. They moved into a quiet little town in France, but it wasn't too long till the mother had to realize that it wasn't all that mellow as it seemed at first. For no apparent reason, scary events started to happen in her new home, and eventually it got so scary that she started documenting these encounters. These are the tapes. It appears that having this place blessed only made the activity worse, and many suggest that Rosanna should perhaps consider moving out for the sake of her family. We will keep our eyes open for any updates on her case. The next video was captured by a tourist who was traveling through the country and visited some very old shrines. He was pretty interested in the history of these places and liked to document all of his excursions. Today he made sure that he could capture some of the temple's architecture, whilst nobody else was there at the time. However, weirdly enough, someone else seemed to appear on these recordings. Who was this mysterious woman? The man was almost certain that nobody was there but him. He brushed it off though, and had to witness an even stranger encounter once nighttime came around. A head was visible right next to his foot, which should have freaked the man out. But he states that this time he didn't see it. So do we have to believe that spirits might have visited the man on his nightly temple adventure? Pretty spooky for sure. This video was recorded from the car window of Nicholas, who was waiting for somebody in the car of his friend. At some point, they saw something pretty unnatural happening in one of the houses. They couldn't believe their eyes. A person seemed to be moving with inhuman speed. Which is why they shared this to the paranormal section. Could it be that something paranormal was happening here? This was shared by an unknown ghost hunter from the Emirates, who writes that he was about to explore a supposedly haunted area of the forest in one particular village, when on the way he came across this terrifying figure.
Bakın, görüyor musunuz? Upuzun. Allahümme salli ala seyyidina Muhammed. La ilahe illallah. Upuzun ve büyük heybetli bir şey. Gerçekten içim ürperdi şu an. Ve bunun gibi şimdi birkaç tane vardır burada. Bakar mısınız şuna? Çok korkunç, gözlere bakın.
It is unknown if the man was dealing with a jinn here, or what else this mysterious figure could have been, and it vanished into the night. Curious. The following case is somewhat strange, one might say even disturbing. The owners of this doll claim to have seen it move out of nowhere at certain times of the day. On one occasion, a friend of theirs was over, and they told him all about the strange movements of the doll. To nobody's surprise, this event was about to be captured on camera this day. However, apparently, they even noticed a shift in color in the doll's eyes.
Just look, that fan is still blowing and she's stopping. See? See?
Yeah. That's so creepy.
Yeah, it is.
It's also creepy she won't stand anywhere else on the table.
No, I've tried it in 3 or 4 places up here and she won't do it. Let's see something. Oh, I did not do that.
The doll turns all of a sudden in a pretty disturbing way, right after the owner had touched it. And based on him, the doll does not like to be touched. At least that's his suspicion. They even noticed a shift in color in the doll's eyes. The doll's eyes were originally blue, until they became completely dark in a matter of seconds. Unfortunately, we do not have more information about the case. However, many believers say that dolls can act as a vessel for ghostly entities, which includes the positive ones as well as malevolent beings. So, one must be really careful when noticing such strange activity. This was captured by service staff of a pretty old hotel. Not many people are staying here anymore, since many talk about the weird ghost encounters they've had after staying in one of the rooms. Today this woman is talking about an incident that took place, and while documenting, might have recorded something else too.
Aquí más cerquita. Aquí más cerquita. Sí, miren, ahí se ve, se alcanza a ver una cara. Unos ojos. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver a esa habitación. Estamos subiendo las escaleras porque desde ahí es donde estábamos viendo que se veía. Aquí ya no se ve nada, a lo mejor por el reflejo de la luz. Y vamos a ver en la habitación. Aquí está la cama, porque esta es una habitación pequeña. Aquí pues no se ve nada. Y aquí está la tele, donde estábamos, donde se supone que se veía, pero no se ve nada. No entiendo por qué está ahí. ¡Ah! ¡Ay!
Now to a video that was recorded by a group of friends. They were documenting a dance choreography, and whilst playing a little dance game, it gets spooky pretty quick.
Middle, down.
Okay,
Oh.
I'll do the...
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in a 90s dance.
Let's do it.
You can only move when the lights are off. You can't move when the lights are on. You have 5 moves to get to me. Are you ready? Okay. Oh, all right. You have 5 moves to get to me. Oh my god. Turn the light on. Sorry. Something fell, right?
Yeah, it was sitting right here.
And it just fell off? Okay.
Fell? That's how this flew off. There's no way
It
this
was
fell.
here?
Feel how heavy this
I
is.
don't know.
Yes,
Oh,
it
wow.
was sitting right here. Did you touch that?
No, she didn't touch it.
No. That's... I don't know. Maybe it was like... Wait. What? Was that already
Why is that?
moving?
Oh my god! Oh my god! You guys! Oh my god, I'm freaking... What the hell?
That was... Okay.
So what? No. What the cat is? Oh my god. You guys, wait. Oh my god.
What is...
Wait, I'm really scared.
It is not clear if this was just a skit or a prank played out by one of the women, but it seems that this was a night none of them would ever forget. Shared by the Dark Dimension, and it was initially recorded by a sister who was getting a car wash at the time with her mother and their younger sibling, who was sitting in the back of the car. They just finished picking up a few groceries, and after that, it was time for the weekly car wash. Always a spectacle for the little kid. What's a bit creepy, however, is what was captured after the wash was basically done. A creepy figure seemed to be crawling towards the little kid in the back. Nobody saw it apparently with their own eyes, and it can only be speculated what this sinister thing was exactly. Some well done video editing or a malevolent spirit? What do you think? The following was sent by Bambi, who is a member of the Seven Souls Paranormal team. The team is based in Florida, and Bambi kindly wanted to share the following incident with me. It was captured by their home security camera one night. They noticed that there appeared something strange unfolding right at the sliding glass window. Paranormal events are nothing new for them, and the house is said to be haunted ever since they can remember. Things are being moved around, and doors are opening and closing on their own. But even shadow figures can be seen ever so often. Tonight's capture, however, was even more mysterious. We can clearly make out an apparition that is looking into the sliding glass window. It appears that it is coming inside, and then it disappears towards the outside again. How strange. Bambi also states that they can clearly see a face on that apparition. Can you too? Whatever was captured that night seemed not to be from this realm. Master Truck Driver is a man who loves to share his road adventures on his very own channel, and tonight he was just about to prepare his dinner when things got a bit strange, and they concerned him so much that he uploaded this to the paranormal subreddit. Let's take a look.
What? What is this? Think dirt or what? What is this?
The man never found out if this was just an animal or something else that wanted to grab his attention. The following video was captured by two friends as they were driving through an area close to the Aokigahara forest, which is still frequently visited by those who choose this forest to go on their very last journey, if you know what I mean. And it's to nobody's surprise that people say to see ghosts and other paranormal sightings there on the regular. However, the two friends didn't notice anything in particular at the time. Nothing but a blurry object that seemed to hover close to their car. It would appear that their dashcam captured an eerie pair of legs floating in the sky, slowly but surely closing in on their car, and as mentioned, they didn't see these legs in much detail. They thought to have seen a mass, which is why they checked the recording, but it's pretty clear that this might be something otherworldly. What do you think? Was this one of the many spirits which is still visiting this haunted forest? The following is a recording which was uploaded by Equitum Dueto Paranormal, and it was a livestream recording that was shared by a young man. He woke up to really unsettling noises in the middle of the night that were stemming from the lower floors of his house. At least this is what he believed at the time. He states that nobody else was in the residence besides his partner and their two cats, and the four of them were all situated on the upper floor. Let's see what was going on that night.
Otra vez. Ay, perdón. Otra vez, hija. Otra vez empezaron a escuchar los ruidos. Los gatos están aquí en el cuarto de Ale. Espérame, voy a bajar. Tranquila, despierta bien. Voy a bajar. Voy a bajar, a ver, espérame. No, tranquila.
The young man makes it downstairs, and he expected to see several items lying around on the floor.
Ten mi celular a la mano con el número de la policía. ¿Quién está ahí? Tráete mi celular con el número de la policía. ¿Quién eres?
They give it a very thorough search, but can't find any misplaced items on the floor, or anything else that appeared off, which was strange. After all these noises, you would think to find something, right? Confused and very tired, they decide to make it up to the bedroom again. After all, there wasn't much they could do at this point. The young man even states that this place had been blessed by a priest before, so all of this was really strange to them. Of course they had trouble falling asleep that night, and it was shortly after that the activity continued. So they blessed the whole house by themselves to hopefully find peace that night. But no such luck. Now look at what happened next.
En nombre de Jesucristo, yo te expulso y te despojo de este lugar. Te despojo. Lárgate. Ser inmundo. Te despojo.
Something appeared to be standing outside the window here, something that shouldn't be there. And it was not possible, since the second floor window had no balcony attached. Some believe this to be an evil spirit that was causing all of this mischief that night. Could that be so? What would you do in this situation? How terrifying. The worst part is that the activity kept continuing all night long. I'll keep an eye open for possible updates on that case.